Bob Roberts, my friend and mentor, partner in mission and ministry, and also founder of GlocalNet and Northwood Church. Thank you for joining me today.
Ben, I'm glad to be here.
All right, Bob, we'll jump right in. What does genuine community look like for Bob Roberts?
Wild transparency. I want to be able to hang out with people, be who I am, not put up a front, not worry, are you going to think this if I say that? I want people that I can be real with, that I feel relaxed and they feel relaxed around me, and they can have that same experience. Intimacy. How's that for a word? Intimacy. Close people. You don't have to fight. You don't have to sit there and worry about silence or anything else. You're comfortable.
When you say it like that, it makes it sound beautiful and also simple, and yet it doesn't feel simple. Why is it so hard?
Because we try to impress one another too much. Will they really like me if they know this about me? Will they really still respect me if they know I struggle with this or that? I think that's hard. I think also many of us have faced rejection in our life. And so we don't want to be rejected. We would rather be ignored than rejected. So we're waiting for friends that will invite us in. We're almost waiting for them to show us their imperfection for us to be comfortable around them.
And so you've worked with folks from not just different tribes and different tongues, but even different religions. What are some of the ways you found to break through some of that fear, especially for those within Christian community, Christ-following community, but even with others? What are some ways to break through that fear of rejection?
I'd say two things. Number one is food. As crazy as that sounds, go out and eat with somebody. There's something about eating a bowl of hot pho with Vietnamese that you don't know. So food, I had a Vietnamese diplomat at my home this weekend. Him and his wife just wanted to come hang out. And so I would say eating together. And the second thing is laughter. When you can laugh with somebody, I don't know what it is about laughter. It ought to be one of the spiritual gifts. But when you can laugh and you can go, I don't know, all of a sudden you just set your guard down a whole 3 or 4 degrees. So I think you overcome that through laughter, through eating together, and through sharing honestly something that you feel. Here's something I've learned. If you can be self-deprecating about yourself, for whatever reason, people go, okay, I can visit with that person.
And what have you seen as being a benefit of people who are unlike one another coming together to form a true community?
Oh my gosh. It's unlimited.
Yeah.
Here's why. Number one, they have things that you don't nor never will. The only way that you're going to get some things in your life is from somebody else. This is hard to believe, but we are not self-sufficient nor self-sustaining. But together we are. And so when we come together and you see somebody that's different, you're going to get all, like for example, I'm talking about the guy from Vietnam. I went to Vietnam to help them. What did I need from Vietnamese? How about how the world functions? How about their story? How about their math skills? Mine suck. So, I mean, there's something we get from people, and you never know what you're going to get. I mean, I hang out with Muslims all the time. They made me a strong Trinitarian because they made me question. They asked me questions. I didn't like my answers. It forced me to go deeper.
Yeah, and both within the Christian world and not, the differences between people and the beauty of, what Paul talks about in Romans 12, 1 Corinthians 12. I love the tangible way that you're talking about the body coming together. And that's some of what we explore in this new book, A Field Guide for Genuine Community, which Bob's quoted in. You're quoted in a few times here.
All right.
Only the best things you've ever said, not the ones you don't want me to say.
Not all that stuff that's going to make me look bad.
That's right. There's very, very little of that. And a little bit, but not too much. Last question, as we come out of COVID, whatever that means, what's your hope for your church? What's your hope for kind of the global church related to community?
Equality. equality. I don't think we get equality. And by that, I mean, there's so many divisions and polarizations. You're the wrong political party. You don't have the right color skin. You don't have the right education. You don't have the right background. I would love for us to move away from categorizing people and see people honestly in the image of God as equals. That's it.
All right. Well, thank you for those words. Thank you for the good words that you lent to this book. And for more, even on some of that equality and some of the things that Bob is working on, Bold Love is podcast, and you should go listen to him because he has more good things to say than our few minutes together has allowed. But Bob, thank you so much for the time today.
You bet, man.